Hi, it's Alaska Granny. I've traveled to the lower 48, which means I can take a trip to the Dollar Tree. I set a budget for myself for $15, and I was going to show you the things that I bought for prepping supplies for $15 at the Dollar Tree. Yes, you can still find Dollar Trees where things do still cost $1. And I found that this store was amply stocked. Every shelf seemed to be full within reason. They don't have the same amount or the variety of things that they used to, but they still had a well-stocked store, and all of the items were still $1 at the Dollar Tree that I visited. Let me show you how I spent $15 making sure that I have enough prepping supplies, not only to have food in my pantry, but the supplies that I need for myself and my family so that we have what we need no matter what the future holds. That's what prepping is, having the things that you need. First, I bought some mini granola bars by Fruta, and they come in two varieties. This one is the mini bar sesame and nuts, and the other one has peanuts. Each package contains 9 mini bars, which is the same as 3 regular sized granola bars. Each little bar is wrapped individually so that you can portion out the amount that you want to serve. You can have 1 at a time, you can have 3 at a time, you could even eat all 9 at a time if you want, but because they're in a nice sturdy package and each little bite is wrapped individually in a nice sturdy wrapper, these are going to be great to put in, say, your bug out bag or to have in your any kind of a to-go bag when you're going out for the day. The Fruta mini bars are both delicious, but I think I actually preferred the sesame bars because they're a little more different of a flavor than a peanut, because peanuts are in a lot of things and these have a nice different flavor. If you look on the front, they have no preservatives, no artificial colors, they're gluten-free and high protein. So these can be a nice option even for people who have special dietary needs. Always check out the ingredients before you buy something so that you know if it's something that you care to eat or not. As always, buy one, take it home and try it. If you like it, you can go back and buy more. These are really good, so I'm planning on buying more if they're still available in the store. That can be a problem when you're shopping anywhere these days, even at the Dollar Tree. Next, I bought a bag of the Himalayan pink salt because guess what? I saw the Himalayan salt in a little tiny bottle, just like the regular little spices at the Dollar Tree. And this may be last call for the big bags that are 1 pound. These are $1 at the Dollar Tree, of course, but they are $3, $4, and even $5 at the regular grocery store. This Himalayan salt is top quality, and salt is something that lasts forever. Just make sure that you store it well so that it's in a cool, dark, dry place. You want your salt to last as long as possible, just like any other food that you store. I also took advantage of the variety of spices to stock up a few more at a time. I like the little bottles from the Dollar Tree because it's a size that you can use up before they become stale. I like the little sizes also because they have a shaker top, they have a pour spout. You can also remove the lid. I don't know about your measuring spoons, but my measuring spoons fit right into the top, and that is a bonus over other containers of spices. I have found the Dollar Tree spices to be flavorful, and so today I stocked up on cilantro, ground cumin, garlic powder, chopped onion, oregano, and ground paprika. I never buy my spices as a mix with salt included. Salt is cheap, and if you want the full aroma and flavor of your spices, you want to buy the individual spices. You don't want to buy a bunch of salt and a little bit of flavor when you could buy a full bottle of flavor for the same price. You're getting more for your money if you just buy the individual spice. I walked down the tool aisle and they still had a wide variety. I bought another level simply because I used my level to do something that it was unexpected. I had a drawer that the back of the drawer came unattached, and the level was just the right size to shove it in there and hold the drawer bracket up until I can figure out what to do next. So now that's in place, it's holding well, so I needed another level in case I need another chore to do in the meantime. Always look at the tools in the Dollar Tree. It's surprising the quality that you can find for $1. If you're a professional repairman or an electrician, something like that, these are not going to be the high quality, top quality tools that you expect. If you just need to do a few home repairs, a few odd jobs, the tools at the Dollar Tree are extra handy and can help you achieve the goals that you want of fixing the things that you need to. I like the solar lights from the Dollar Tree, but the round path lights that you can usually find at the Dollar Tree were not available. They had holiday designs, which I wasn't interested in, but they have these little spotlights, and I bought some of these a year ago, and they provide a nice little light. You can put them facing your gate, you can put them facing your house numbers. They're not exactly the same as the little pathway lights, but they do actually work, and they work pretty well. So it's an option that I did pick up a few more because they're nice to light the way around in the dark around your house. Having a few options for solar lights are great because if nothing else, in an emergency, you can set them outside during the day, bring them in at night, and then you'll have an option for having a non-flammable light inside your home that's safe to use. These last several hours, not all night, which is too bad, but they're only $1. And if you can get several hours for night after night after night, just putting it out in the daylight, that is definitely worth $1 in my book. When you're prepping, don't forget your pets. Pet food is something that just doesn't store well long term. It has far too many ingredients in it for it to last long term. I had some dog food stored away for a year and a half, and sadly it was all stale. Even when I opened the package, even though I'd stored it as airtight as possible, it just didn't even smell right to me, and the dog refused to eat it. I don't ever want to compromise my pet's health and happiness in an emergency. So I don't know, my pet is a member of the family. I want him to have fresh food just like I would for the other members of the family. So I stocked up on another little bag because he's a little dog, and this is a great size to put in your bug out bag, your get home bag, and just to have a few packs of it put away with your emergency food. Remember to rotate the foods that you have for your pets far sooner than some of the foods that you rotate for yourself because pet foods just don't last. So I got this bag of Beneful with farm-raised beef as the #1 ingredient. I also got a box of Purina Moist and Meaty Burger with cheddar cheese flavors. They're 2 pouches, they're soft, and what I do for my dog is I put a little bit of the hard kibble and then I will top it off with something like this Moist and Meaty, and he dives into it, he likes it. But he would not eat the food that had been stored for a year and a half. So check the dates when you're storing pet food. A lot of it will last a year, but I had stored mine nearly 2 years and it was simply not any good anymore. And it's not fair to the dog to not be able to have food that he can enjoy. Just like it is not fair to us to make us eat food that we don't enjoy when we could rotate it faster and better. I also got a new toy for Teddy, but he took off with it. He's squeaking away, chewing it up, playing and tossing it around, so I don't have it to show you. There are some squeaky toys at the Dollar Tree that I have found that are fun for my dog. He enjoys having them, and even if squeakers don't last a long time, the toys seem to hold up, and he enjoys them very much. The last thing I bought is a USB car charger because I realized that I have this item called a jump and carry, and it's a battery charger for jump starting your car. You can plug it in, charge it up, and it is really handy because it's like a battery. It's an external battery, and I keep it in the trunk of the car, and I take it out every few months and I charge it up. And I was thinking about it. It has a little attached flashlight so that you can see what you're doing. You click it on and off, and then that flashlight is charging up in a USB port. If I have a dedicated USB charger, I can insert it into this USB port on the jump and carry, and then I can use it to charge up my electronics if I needed to. But you need to remember, you have to click it on to get it to work because you're lighting up the flashlight. It isn't an active outlet all the time. So here's the trick. If you want to use the USB charger port on your jump and carry, you want to insert your charger, and you can see it has a little red light which is indicating it is not active, but if you turn the light to the on position, you can see that it lights up the USB charger, and it's telling you that it's now active. It's ready to use to charge up your electronics. then you can click it off so that you're not wasting the battery component in your jump and carry. The jump and carry is nice. You can use it to actually jumpstart your car if you need to in an emergency, but then you have the flashlight, you have the USB charging capability, and you can plug it in and charge it up in your home. You can also use the little red button, push the red button to see what's the charged up capacity of your jump and carry battery pack so that you know if you need to charge it up again. I've had the jump and carry for about 10 years. It's extremely reliable and I have used it on an occasion, and if this does not continue to keep a charge, it's something I would definitely replace. You might want to consider finding something like a jump and carry that not only can jumpstart your car, but you could use it as an external battery pack to charge up your components, have a little flashlight, and many of the uses that we could have in some kind of an emergency situation if we don't have electrical power. The jump and carry can help see you through to make the best of whatever your situation. So these are the 15 items that I bought at the Dollar Tree to add to my prepping supplies. Leave a comment of what things you think we should all be adding and what you're finding at your Dollar Tree, because we know that shortages are existing, prices are going up some places, but I was happy to find the things that I thought were useful at the Dollar Tree today. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.